Are you there? It's definitely
here.
my internet connection that's dying right now.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, that was a moment where I kind of zoned out.
Yeah, I am trying to hop back on and see. Alright guys, we're having a little bit of internet connection issues. We'll resolve it as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think... You're still there, right? Still have you?
I sure am. Hello?
Hi, how's it going? You still kicking, bro?
I am here.
Okay, I am here.
Alright. And join back in.
Okay, I've explored an entire peninsula. I want to see... Okay, so I'm going to play with... Okay, so this is kind of weird. I think I have to plant Abigail's flower. And Abigail's flower is like this weird little item that my character came with. That I'm pretty sure is... like... a tool of demonic possession. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant it and we'll have some fun with it, I guess. Well, I can't.
Ooh, so
drop it.
that forest I burnt down has lots of charcoal.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Like you see the burnt trees and all that, and now you can, if you go to chop them down, they just disintegrate, and you can pick up charcoal.
That's great. This charcoal
Which
is...
could be used probably for cooking.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. There's a... Oh, that was actually my stop. I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna catch one more rabbit so I don't starve.
Alright. I just wanted to check and see what that was all about. I mean, so I guess if we ever need to make charcoal, I know how to do it.
Good.
Or ever aspire to make charcoal, I guess.
Okay, I definitely got enough food. And I think we have enough wood.
Alright,
Oops.
I made it back.
Alright, let me see if I can plant my berry bush that I harvested. I know it's around here somewhere. Wood wall.
I think I may have to turn my heat on. It's getting a tad bit chilly in my room here.
Cool. What's that, hun? I'm sorry. Oh, the berry bush is in my backpack. Good. We have a nice little, defensive location here.
Yeah, we do. We sure do. I'm heading back into camp right now.
I added something to it you haven't seen yet. I'll just let it surprise you.
Oh, wow. Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, so now we only have to deal with monsters from one side when we start to go crazy.
Nice little.
Okay,
Or
petals,
thing
by
we
the
got
way,
going here.
don't fix your hunger. They only fix your health.
Oh, okay.
Okay, food. So, for a drying rack, we need a little bit more rope.
And how do we get rope exactly?
Well, I think the answer is you have to create a razor, which I'm going to do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
Just shave our beards?
Yeah, basically. I mean, we need rope. Uh-oh. Fire, fire, fire. Slowly dying. Okay. Why can't I... do you have... We're gonna burn boards. Okay. Sheesh. We're both like, fire's going out. Crap.
I was turning my heat on, man. It's getting a little chilly in here. If we have to, we can chop some of these trees down here.
Yeah, we're fine. I just couldn't see, like, the thing. Anyway. Twigs, pickaxe... I have a razor.
So we still need to build an alchemy machine.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that.
We need...
Let's run up and get some gold then, huh?
Yeah, we gotta do that. Get some gold. I got everything except for the boards. We need some boards and gold.
Look like... Oh, okay, good. My mouse thing got resolved. Thanks, Willis. I appreciate you paying attention for me. My wife left me, and by which I don't mean like a long-term thing by any means. I mean she went to go like brush her teeth.
She'd probably get ready for bed.
Man,
And see, here's the forest.
what are these? Oh, they're spiders!
Spider.
It was a sleepy spider, and now it's a attacking me spider. Oh, dude. Marble. Ignore the spider. Jeesh. Okay, monster meat is good for nothing.
Do not pick evil flowers. Where'd this evil flower go that I picked up?
I don't know.
Dropping my sanity like crazy.
Really?
Oh, petals heal you too. Eat them.
Yep. Okay, if you get too close to that, it will attack you. Just in case you're curious.
Hive?
Yep. I've got a group of them chasing me. So I'd recommend not, like, getting inside their aggro bubble. Boom. Mine, 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 mine. All mine. Okay. Let's mine some more. Okay, I've got 3 gold so far. I must just have good luck with gold.
Yeah, because I don't have hardly any. Right.
The good pickaxes all are like a ton of gold to build. Nitrate.
I just built a pickaxe. Where'd it go?
It puts it in your hand if you don't have anything else.
Oh, I found it.
Okay. Back to the yes. Okay.
Right, how much gold did you get out of all that?
I have 4. Ooh, I found
We
rot.
got enough gold.
Do we?
I have 2 pieces of gold from earlier.
Alright, well let's gather up everything else we can during the day and then we'll head back in.
Alright.
We're gonna need some rope. We've definitely got some rope issues. Ooh, I found another road.
question is, how do we get rope?
Oh, there's another place to
we're
mine.
backed up again a little bit here.
Okay, I'm gonna head home. I think it's probably about time. There's another road that leads up to another place we can mine.
Okay, that's good to know.
Man, these paths are really nice. Really
Yeah, there's some
convenient.
spider nests up there as well. We can look into.
Oh, in case we need to, like, you know, telltale heart it up again.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, though.
Okay, I don't know what we can do with rot, but I definitely found rot. I wonder if rot is what turns into manure.
Okay, so if you cook something and don't eat it fast enough, it goes stale.
Well, I picked it up.
I just found that out.
Oh, yeah. They do go stale, and then you can burn them still, right? So that's not bad. Okay, I didn't get much food this day, but I'm actually fine on food, because we've put a much greater emphasis on food this time. Hey! Ross, just a lesser version of manure, says Dovark, who I really appreciate having with us, so we can actually make manure out of it, dude. We'll be so fine. So, oh man. I'm gonna jack this name up so bad. Dovrak. Oh, thank you for lighting things on fire. We gotta get ourselves home. This is the way home, right? Yeah, it's just up over here.
Yep. To the left a little bit.
There is an issue though, from what I can see. Dang. I don't have an axe right now. Yeah, the big one makes more sense. There we go. Log suit will burn up. Do I have a log suit somewhere I'm not paying attention to? Yeah, it was at 11% durability when I got it. I picked it up and I just picked it up recently.
Let's see here.
So,
Let's
Dvorak, it's time to send it off. Yeah, I haven't done anything with it yet. I literally just got it at 11%. We have a thing going on tonight, actually. If we get 11, that would be nice. If we get 50 additional followers between myself and, Sheesh. Third item in my inventory. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'll probably just send it off. That's a good call. Whatever. It's not been important. I've been using the backpack instead. So if we get 50 additional followers between me and my co-caster here, we're actually gonna give away a copy of this game. So, you know, spread the news, let it be known. We're looking for 50 additional followers today. Yeah, and that's a fantastic way to do it. What Smoky just put up there for us. Okay, have some logs. I'm just gonna toss them down.
I'm not sure if you have my chat up or not.
I don't. What's up in your chat?
Oh, I just have a, it's called Moobot, and it has a, commands I can do. If I do commands, you know, it brings what I put in your chat. That's up in my chat. All I had to do was do like exclamation mark MT, and it will just type that for me instantly. Got one if you do exclamation mark Fozzie, I'll show you what it brings up. There you go. That's what it brings up. This bot on there says this if I do exclamation mark Smoky.
Oh, cool. That's really nice, man. I appreciate that. Sweet. What else should we do? That was a really short night, man. I need more rope. Where are we getting more rope? Where's
I
this?
have no clue where we're gonna get rope from. This fire is burning bright for quite a while.
Yeah, I threw my log suit in it. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Yeah, it's kind of like a macro. If you want to check it out, it's called MooBot.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's a moderator, and you can do commands and all that such things.
Nice. Yep, this base is totally going to catch on fire at one point. And I'm not ultra concerned about it, to tell you the truth. We haven't lived long enough to worry about how flammable our base is.
Well, I got someone here who loves fire. All it would take is one dissipates click.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, cool. What was I doing here?
Or we can clear out the base.
Oh no, that's what we're doing. Alright, here, take my gold. Take my gold and we'll run this together.
Okay.
And go ahead and build us alchemy.
Do you have any boards?
I do actually have a fat stack of them I just made. If I can remember what they look like. Log. That's not a log. Rocks. Flint. What am I doing? I seriously, I have this.
Uh-oh. Lightning time.
Alright, well. Evidently I need to make more boards. I don't have any boards, dude. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I threw them in the fire because I'm brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, I see what I did. I did have a board, but now we're gonna chop this puppy down. Speaking of fire, it's raining, also known as lightning time. Yeah, we're probably gonna die. Base is not all that important right now. You may have noticed we're only on day 7. Like, oh snap! Speaking of which, I haven't worried about food for a couple of days.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed I have 11 food. So.
Yeah, dude,
Try and
we're
change that up a little
definitely perishing. Alright, here we go. Log suit. I don't want that. I want papyrus boards. There we go. Okay, I've got some boards. Here, take these boards. Alright, and then I'm gonna go worry about food.
Board.
Oh, I have 3 wood I can give you.
Alright.
Here, take this wood and refine it. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on the pig, by which I mean not actually check on the pig, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna... Woof woof, man. This dude's trying to freak me out in chat. Yeah, it is doggy's day, isn't it? We've got monsters coming. BTW. There we go. Build me a trap. Do I have to be...
Yeah, we died around the doggies last time. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, we definitely did a different build this time than we did last time. This was the eat plenty and then get stupid and forget about everything build. Because I'm so close to starving. I'm like trying to build myself a trap. I'm just not doing too hot. I guess I can eat seeds until the seeds are gone. Alright. We are probably about to get eaten. Especially because I'm foodless, and I realized that in enough time, but I didn't do anything about it. Nope, Birdie, give me my food. Smells like fire, says our pyromaniac. Yes, big fire. Big fire means we'll never die.
Sure.
So clearly this guy, Dvork, in our... There we go. That came out kind of naturally. Knows a lot more about this game than we do.
Yeah.
So, biggest suggestion from... Oh, snap!
Let's go, dog. This is where I die.
Yeah, you did just die, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Alright, we're dead. Fantastic. We literally just died, like,
Well, now
straight
I
up
know that
fast
day
death.
when the doggies come.
Alright, well that was fun. I really enjoyed
Last
that.
time we made it past the dogs, and then I ate some meat.
Yeah, then you ate the doggy meat. Alright, but it gives you 7 days to set up for the dogs. So that's what we need to know next time we play this. For me though, man, it's like 11:15, and having kids and whatnot means that 11:15 is most people's like 3 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, Dvork says the doggies are somewhat random, but you can hear them ahead of time. So I'm actually going to launch into my evaluation section of the game, but before I do that, and before I cut you loose, I want to hear your take on this game. You've played it more than I have. What do you think about Don't Starve Together?
I love this game, honestly. It's one of my buddies actually gave it to me as a as a gift because he wanted to play it with me, and I was like, first I thought, oh gosh, it's not my type of game. I'm a Call of Duty and Battlefield player, and those kind of games, and gave this one a try, and I loved it. I love it. I like the design of it, how it's the artwork in it was what I really love about it, and then the survival. It's like, honestly, I don't like Minecraft at all, but this feels like a Minecraft game.
Yeah, it is survival focused in
Sure.
much the same way.
And you can't go wrong. I mean, you can buy, I think, the package that has everything together for like $20.
Yeah,
Like Don't Starve, everything.
that's not bad at all.
I think it's that much at least.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. One of the things I really liked about this game, like the primary thing that I think this game did that, I'm agreeing with Dvork, actually. Dvorak, I don't know. Dude, I apologize. Right now, I apologize. I speak Chinese, I speak English, but I do not speak anything remotely like Northern European, and I apologize. Yeah, they're pretty incredible. Like, for an indie company, this is exactly what they should be doing. Because it's simple graphics, like, all the graphics are really... And the gameplay is the thing I wanted to talk about. I think the gameplay is actually a really strong point of this, because everything is point and click. I mean, you're just pointing here, pointing there. And what makes this different from, like, a Facebook game is that, instead of, like Farmville, like those things where you, like, harvest the bars so the bars grow faster. Like, the point is to run into the dogs and to run into the food and, like, to think, well, how am I going to get to the next point? Like, this is a game that in its simplicity actually lends to greater understanding, greater connections. Man, it's too late for me to do this analysis because I'm, like, starting to follow my empty words instead of meaningful ones. But I think the simplicity, as opposed to being like, I don't know, I almost find those like iPhone app games that are really just keep your fingers busy games a little bit insulting to intelligence, right? This game doesn't do that. This game like gives you really simple point and click controls and then gives you a lot to build from there. Ultimately, the point of the game is you lose, which is fantastic because, like, when you lose, you don't feel too bad about it, Like, that was the eventual outcome, and the point was just see how long you can live. And from a buddy I had at work, I don't know if you remember, or you remember Jay. You work with Jay all the time. Jay plays Don't Starve.
Oh, he does? Man, I should have got him in on this tonight.
Oh yeah, that would have been sweet. He would have kept us alive for so long. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Next time we do this, we should play with Jay. He says they usually make it 100, 200 days. I know that's a wide difference between 100 and 200, but he makes it at least over 100 and rarely over 200. He says, but for us who are like, yeah, we made it 9 days, we're so baller. It would really be helpful. But I think that's actually the really cool thing about this game, and that's why I'm going to give it really high ratings when I get to the rating portion in just a minute. Actually, I don't have... So I actually pulled up the... don't worry about it. We're just doing analysis. So I think the fact that there's so much depth of gameplay, like, that you can play for literally hours and hours and hours, and it's still interesting, it's still new, there's still stuff to do, is incredible. I want to know what Dvorak means by the joy of watching you play was nice. We'll get to that later, though. Yeah, man. But I think, like, the depth of players of DS when they're just starting off, yeah, because we're like, all right, we're gonna totally manhandle this thing, and then the dogs come, we're like, nope, we're dead. Not even like a half a prayer. Last time, I think the way we lived through the dogs was running away from them until, like, I got one of them alone and I had a spear and I kind of took it out. So, but that's entirely aside from the point. See, this is what happens when it gets late for me. I start getting all, like, ultra branchy and don't ever stick to a thought process and finish it. So one of the things I think was really good about this game, and I'm just going to start from the beginning on this thought process and take a different web this time, was it was really simple, but it gives you a lot of, like, gameplay. It gives you a lot of power, that way. And it provides for an interesting long-term experience. The fact that they're doing it in multiplayer is amazing. Like, this is a great multiplayer game because you can...
yeah.
Like, single player, I imagine it would be entertaining, but it would be entertaining for, like, 6 to 12 hours top end. Multiplayer, this game could be entertaining for weeks. I mean, really easily for weeks. And for that reason, I think Don't Starve is actually going to get the highest score on my dollar rating so far. They, like, with really simple graphics, they created a picture that was really good. Their music is all really simple, and all their music meant something, which was really clever as well.
Yeah.
They didn't waste time on lots of story. I mean, the story was basically just like... But there still were story elements, and the story elements were really, like, really subtle and well put together. Like, my character has this flower that occasionally I can click on, and it's just like, I have a twin that's haunting me. And really, this game's just kind of weird and off, like, puts you off base. And that's the extent of the story, is just to be like, this game's going to be weird. Enjoy it. And I think that's great. Like, they took the story to the exact extent that the gameplay asked for. And that's exactly what this game type should be doing. So the highest game score I've given so far, I think, was $12, and I gave that to the Swapper. This game comes in at $15 for me. I'd pay $15 more than what they're asking, because if you buy the Don't Starve together for $20, you actually get 2 of them, and so I highly recommend it.
For the $20, you get Don't Starve,
and
Don't
then you
Starve
get
together, and a gift to give to a friend.
Yeah, so it's like 3 games for $23, and it's on sale even because they're doing the OS sale right now. And so it's...
for the Mega Pack for $17.24. Don't Starve, Reign of Giants DLC, Don't Starve Together, and then a copy of Don't Starve Together for a friend.
Yeah, dude.
So you're getting a
good
deal.
Usually what I do is I start out at my top score, which is... I usually put a good game, a good indie game at about $10, and I say, like, that's a good indie game. I think that's what I gave Thomas Was Alone, and like that's a good average value for an indie game. And this game just went up and up and up. The only thing that I kind of complained about for half a second was the fact that there was this the controls were just a little bit weird for me because I didn't understand it was a clicking game. And as soon as I understood that it was a clicking game, like, no problem. The only thing I really needed was the Q and E to rotate, and that's amazing. So the game, like I said, wins the highest score I've ever given a game at $15. Did I say 15? I actually wanted to say 18 at one point, but I'm going to be reasonable and say 15 for now. So yeah, check it out. It's pretty sweet. So Dvorak, who seems to know more about this game, says Reign of Giants was a massive content patch. Their dev roadmap says they're putting... Oh, crud. Reign of Giants into DST in 1.5 months. Oh, Don't Starve to Get...
Okay.
Snap. That's going to be sweet, man.
That's awesome.
That's way cool.
So I guess I'll give...
Yeah, go ahead and do one more little thing. I just think that it's great that they're patching the multiplayer. This is exactly like Dvorak said. This is exactly what an indie game should be doing: releasing it, adding a patch, letting people buy, or not a patch, but like a thing. Anyway, content.
I wanted to go there so bad.
Yeah.
PAX is a convention. I don't know.
Yeah, I know PAX.
You know what PAX is.
I pay attention to stuff like that. Yeah.
I love this game series. Honestly, I could get into this to the point where it'd be like one of my only games. But
like you have with
I'll do my
Pokemon and
yeah, it's like Pokemon and all that. I can give myself a little bit of rating for this game.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure, if I could do a dollar rating, but if on a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being just absolute just garbage, I'd rate this I'd give it like an 8.5 to 9 almost. And another indie game I could use for example is if you ever played Outlast. It's an indie game, it's a horror game, and it is...
Dude, I don't play horror games. That's why.
It's terrifying, and it's that game got a 10 on my book. I love indie games like Outlast and Don't Starve, and I even played what is it called? I just spaced the name of it. It's another big horror game, an indie horror game, and that one got a 9. And then there's a few games out there that got a 1, but give this one out of a 1 out of 10, I'd give Don't Starve like an 8.5 to a 9.
Yeah, and
because it's...
If it were just the single player, I think it would probably fall into about the $10 range, but that multiplayer and like being able to talk with each other, like think through things, that's valuable experience. That's exactly what games should be doing, like as a whole. And actually I'm going to talk about my overall game theory for a second too, if that's okay with you. Did you have more you wanted to say about Don't Starve?
No, that's about the end of my thought process there.
Alright, this is what I was going to do earlier, and I just was too lazy to actually do. So I like to pull up their website when I do my analysis. I just totally spaced pulling it up before the show. So what I think about games is, first and foremost, if there's ever a point where the game becomes more important than the players, the game has missed its point. So, like, I play Magic, and a lot of people get into the game to the point where they're all about the cards and they're about the interactions. But you should never be playing Magic to play for the cards. You should be playing Magic to play for your friends, And so, like, for that reason, going to pre-release events is my favorite Magic experience I've ever had. Because you go with a bunch of buddies and you stay up all night and it's stupid fun and you get to see the new cards and that's great, but really you get to spend time with other people who are playing the game. And so if it ever gets to a point to where you're like, this is multiplayer game theory, I guess. For game theory, my overall game theory is that games are always teaching you. It's a learning experience, and learning has to both be enjoyable but also like produce something for you in the process. So you have to be able to take a minute and think about it and be like, okay, all right, well, I guess I did learn something about humanity, or I learned something about like, all these different like potential things that like the important lessons you can draw out of a game, I guess. So a game needs to be either educating you in some way, or it needs to be drawing you closer to a community. And if it's not doing one of those two things, it's actually failing the main purpose of a game. Because that's why games were invented. That was the purpose of games. Was to teach like strategy and thinking, right? And to teach interaction between people. And that's one reason I've actually had a hard time accepting the first-person shooter as like the dominant genre, right? Because the first-person shooter is just this huge big deal, and it has been ever since Halo came out, or probably Unreal Tournament.
Before Halo.
Yeah, Unreal Tournament is probably the actual thing. To credit the right source, but the idea still is the same, that it's about people interacting with each other. And as long as it is about the people interacting with each other, and not so much about like these crazy raid strats, or as long as you don't begin to lose like a relationship with other players, as long as you don't start to think of other players as computer players, then the game's still fine. But the issue that I take with first-person shooters is that they often do devolve to like a, man, that guy, like, not even that guy, like, that just so noob, very noob, yes, and I no-scope headshot face. Taking all the prepositions out makes it much more demeaning. Okay, I'm running out of brain power, but I do want to talk one more second about Don't Starve. The reason Don't Starve, like even Don't Starve alone, has like these elements of discovery and learning and like adaptation, right? Which is integral to survival, and that's one reason Don't Starve is so incredible, is it's already in itself in like a single player version doing that. And then you have Don't Starve together, and all of a sudden you're taking all those elements and you're applying them to other people and you're working with other people. That's exactly what a game should be doing. On top of it, they've done a very good job with their graphics, with their music, like everything, like the controls have obviously been well play tested. I saw one bug for like half a second and it corrected itself, and that was when I was making a server. Like, this game's psycho incredible. Anyway, that's it for tonight. We didn't get our additional... Did you get any additional followers today?
I did get one.
Willis.
I got Willis. Yes, Willis followed me today.
Yeah, so we were shooting for 50. Maybe we'll do this again. If we hit 50, then we'll give away the copy of Don't Starve together. Otherwise, just, I guess, have a good night. That's such a low way to end this thing. Don't Starve together is baller. This game's sweet, man. Like, it hit every criteria I have for a good game, and so it got my $15 mark.
I love this game, honestly. It was glad I could have the chance to play it. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbye here. If you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed kind of a insight to a game developer's mind, Fozzie, he's one of my good friends. I'll go ahead and put his channel in the description. He's developing a game. It's called Dissonance Shattered. Or it's called Dissonance Shattered. And you can follow that link there on the Facebook page and follow into his game development. That's why I wanted to do this stream with him, is to get that experience and insight from a game developer's point of view. But that should be it for me, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to hit the little
that button right there. Thank you, Dvorak.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
That button. And I'll definitely see you guys next time, and that should be it for me. Alright, guys.
Alright, cool. Peace out, bro. We'll see you. Alright, and as for the rest of my schedule for this week, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys I don't cast all that frequently, and when I do, I try to look at an indie game, I pick it apart a little bit and say, well, what was good or what was bad about this. And I'm starting to run out of games that I've purchased, and I'm kind of out of money too, so we might recycle some stuff. We might, just play a puzzle game. But I think tomorrow we're playing Bastion. I might have put Besieged on there. That might also be true. Anyways, it depends. We'll do that at noon tomorrow, Mountain Standard Time. And then Friday and Saturday, I'm open to suggestions. Other than that, hey, thanks so much for watching. It was good having you guys all out, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.